Hi everyone, Keith Arkenberg Farms. Today we're heading into the greenhouse to show you the joy of going vertical in your greenhouse, not only to save space, but to make your life so much easier because you don't have to bend over to pick stuff. This can be done with cherry tomatoes like are sitting next to me, but also with your regular tomatoes, peppers, and eggplants. So walk you around and show you what we're doing. Now, I'm sure everybody's very familiar with cherry tomatoes, especially doing the lean and lower method. Simply put, hook a line to your trellis lines across your greenhouse, drop it to the bottom, stake it to your tomato plant, remove the suckers as it goes up, twisting the plant around the string, not the string around the plant. Once you get to the top, you move your line over, let out a little bit more, lower it down a little bit. Start to get this U shape down at the bottom. We do this, but we also add a little bit of more technique to it, or I guess you say less technique to it. Come about mid-July, we just stop pruning them because they're already to the top. We just kind of let them go crazy. I mean, it gets to be a little bit of a jungle in there, and I've also got to go up onto a step to get up to the top because the top of this greenhouse is about 9 foot up. I can only reach about 8 foot. That does create a little bit of problem, but the amount of time that's involved in pruning, once you get to that point in the season, honestly, it's not worth it. It's more labor, more time, it's hot in the greenhouse, you don't want to be in here except for harvesting. So next, we're gonna move over to the slicers and the Arkenberg trellis. Now, these are going majorly vertical. They are up almost to the roof now, and these are an early girl hybrid grown in a bush type method. So what we have here is a solid bush of tomato plants. It's about 30 inches wide above the bed. Very simply, really can't see it anymore, but we have 2 stakes, one coming down at an angle here, one coming down here at an angle this way. Look up Arkenberg trellis, you can find it. I've done videos on it in the past for how you set it up. You run horizontal lines across, a couple guidelines down here at the end, stake it back, and then basically you trim a little bit at the bottom, about that first foot or so, and then you just let them do what you want to do. I mean, this is how we get nice slicing tomatoes. We're at the end of the season, so they're really starting to size down because the plants are just about done. But it prevents all the sun scald problems we've had for years with our slicing tomatoes. So next, we'll go down to the peppers and eggplants, and I'll show you the joy of growing those up instead of having to bend down. So this is the joy of growing peppers vertically. These are all 2-headed plants. Try to keep as many branches down as possible, grown up and clipped to a single line coming down for each individual leader. Great thing about this technique is the peppers are literally right here. No bending over. They're right there, easy to grab, easy to harvest, easy to deal with. Now, it does take some time to trellis these things up, and you do have to continuously trellis these because you get situations like this back here where it just simply got too heavy and it bent over and it broke the stem. They're very fragile. You can twist a little bit, but the majority of the time you have to use trellis clips on these things to keep them up growing. But first, wanted to let everybody know, the Market Gardening Farm School over at arkenbergfarms.com. Scroll down near the bottom. It's the Arkenberg Farm School Digital Tools and Training. We've got an exclusive online course set up to where you get to view specific videos on each topic and choose the topics you want or the whole entire course itself. The greenhouse course this week, showing how we did our greenhouse this year and the techniques, methods that we use on our farm specifically. It's going to be 50% off for 1 week from the publishing of this video. This should go up on Saturday, so you have a whole week until next Saturday to get in on this or join the whole entire farm school at the price that we're at now. Now, we're still working on the courses. We're still trying to fill out everything. Got a lot of it done. It's been a busy year, but go check it out, arkenbergfarms.com. Also, in the description, there's a link right at the top. So this is the one I love the most, the eggplants. These things love to go vertical. Again, 2 heads per plant. You can do 3 or more, but we don't need that many eggplants on our farm because of the sales we have for them. But the great thing is, right now, I'm 6'3" tall. This plant is taller than me. Now, these do require some trellising with clips, but a lot of it can actually be done by twisting the plant around it itself. One thing you do have to watch is keep the number of limbs down, because you run the risk of them breaking off, and it also does not produce as large of an eggplant. You keep these things well trimmed, like I explained in the Market Garden Farm School's greenhouse course, and you get big, beautiful eggplants. Right now, we're still a little small. This is about a week away, but usually once a week I'll come through here and get nice, large eggplants. For this variety, they're about 25 to 50% larger, growing on a trellising method like this. So that's the main advantages to growing vertical in your greenhouse. I'm in a Farmer's Friend caterpillar tunnel. I could have another bed here, another bed on the other side. I choose just to use the two in the middle where I actually have my trellis line set up. And that really suffices for our farmer's market and our sales on the farm. Now, the great thing about growing vertical is, like I said, you get a harvest at this height instead of down at the ground. Next thing is the quality of the fruit's better, and they're pretty much easier to harvest because you can readily see things as you're moving through the greenhouse. Now, it also does a lot of good to keep basically not overpacking your greenhouse, because if you do, like at that center row right there, it gets more difficult to walk through on a 30-inch bed system. But if you're just doing a single row plants instead of a double row, it doesn't get too crowded in these greenhouses with this method. So that does it for today. Hope you all liked what you saw today. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all. Keep farming. Have a good day.